Hey friends, welcome to day 95 of QuaranTunes. Hope you're all having a great weekend, having a great Sunday. Got a special one for you today. Something I wasn't planning on doing once again, but after yesterday's trip through punk rock and the Ramones, good friend of the show at Mallory, well, not at Mallory, but Mallory at Sansa of Old Stones, of course, came to me and was like, hey, you know what would be funny? You should do Should I Stay or Should I Go? And of course, in my head, I was like, that's not a bad idea. So here we are. We're doing the Clash. It's a punk rock weekend, I guess, y'all. So you're welcome. So let's talk about the Clash then. I mean, as I mentioned yesterday, the Clash are clearly the most, well, I don't know if they're the most popular, but they became the most popular kind of punk rock act, I feel, in my brain. That's how I feel. Because they really crossed over into the mainstream for sure. I mean, we mentioned it yesterday again, and I don't know why I'm saying we because I mentioned it, but don't fucking worry about it. But the Sex Pistols, they're fucking rough. That record is rough. Never mind the Sex Pistols, or never mind the Bollocks, I should say. Is a pretty rough fucking record. I mean, those guys could barely play their instruments, and it sounds like it. But that is like punk rock. That sounds very punk. And the Ramones definitely could play their instruments, but they knew exactly what they wanted, and they didn't really want to go beyond that, really, I feel. The Clash, in my mind, I feel like they're kind of always were striving for more. They were definitely could play their instruments. Great musicians. They knew what they were doing. You can tell from their very first record. And it sounds like a punk rock record. It sounds like, their contemporaries, that punk sound, but it's definitely much, much, much more polished than anyone else was doing at that point. It's so much better quality. And, I mean, you just knew they were wanting more. And their second record is very much in the same vein, but you can tell they're trying to move in a different direction a little bit. And by their third album, London Calling, I mean, what a great fucking record that is. Obviously their best one. You can't even argue it otherwise. It's their best record. It's so good, but it's so different. It's not. It's barely punk rock. It's barely has that sound. It's got a lot of pop, a lot of reggae, jazz kind of influence. I mean, it's barely even in the genre. And by their fourth record, it's pretty much the same story. They're hardly even in there. And then their fifth one, Combat Rock, which contains this song, Should I Stay or Should I Go, as well as Rock the Casbah, another classic. This shit, they're not even in the punk rock game anymore, really. That shit is like totally new wave sounding. It's very much in the 80s. It's not, we're not even close to punk rock. And then their last album, oh god, it's terrible. It's called Cut the Crap, by the way. And honestly, they should have cut that crap because it is garbage. It is shit. It's terrible. Do not listen to it. Save your life. If you ever thought you wanted to listen to it, do not listen to it because it is god awful. Because like half of the band kicked out the other half of the band, then brought some other new guys in, and they just made this garbage record that sounds nothing like the Clash. It's like overly 80s synthesized sound. It's trash. Do not listen to it. Never listen to it. Unless you're some sort of weirdo completist that needs to hear every album. Don't ever go close to that. Leave it in the garbage where it belongs, y'all. Please. Save your time. Save your ears, because it's terrible. Anyway, I digress. I love the Clash. They're great. It's a great band. Great band. And this song is great. But how can we talk about this song and not discuss Stranger Things? Because this song is basically the unofficial theme song of Stranger Things, isn't it? I mean, I guess spoilers for Stranger Things, guys, but this song plays a pretty big role in the first two seasons. I don't think they played it in the third season, now that I think about it. I did just rewatch the whole thing over the 4th of July week, and it's good, guys. It's great. I love that show, and I know a lot of people shit on that show because they're like, oh, it's just a nostalgia grab, and, That's a derivative of Stephen King, and it's just so stupid. You know what? Fuck you. That show is fucking great. Those kids are awesome. That story is awesome. I fucking love it. So fuck you. Stop trying to make me feel bad about what I like, you assholes. But seriously, that's a great show. Those kids are great. The story is great. Man, what a fun time. You know, I don't even give a shit if it is derivative of Stephen King, which obviously it is. If you know anything, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's so good. It's so good. It doesn't fucking matter. I love Stephen King. I love Stranger Things. All of those kids are great. They had picked some great actors. They picked some great storylines. I mean, all except the 11 story. 11 is that weird trip she took to Chicago. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want that shit. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I just love Stranger Things. I think it's great. Team Jopper, though, right, guys? Come on, where's the 4th season? We need Hopper back. We need Team Jopper, Joyce and Hopper. They're getting together. We're shipping it. Let's do this. Ship has left the dock. All right, it's Team Jopper all the way there. And I don't really care about the ships necessarily. Mike and 11, I don't care. Whatever, you do whatever you want. Lucas and Max, Jonathan and Nancy, get the fuck out of here. You know, whatever. I don't need that. But Jopper, it's all about Jopper. Now, I'll tell you what I do need. I do need someone for my boy Steve, because that boy is my son. I love Steve Harrington. He is amazing. My favorite character, 100%. 100%. And he was such a douchebag in the first season. It was great. I hated him. He was a rich dick. Then he totally redeems himself by the end of the season. I mean, pretty much. And you're like, hey, this guy's not bad. He's okay. Whatever. And by season 2, you're like, he's the best person ever that's ever lived. I love this man. And season 3 seals the deal. Scoops Troop for life, guys. Amazing. Fucking amazing. I love Steve with all my heart. And boy needs someone on his own. Now, we thought that was going to be Robin, right? Well, they took it in a different direction. And honestly, I really love that. I love the relationship between Steve and Robin. It's great. I'm just really excited, guys. I'm just really excited about where this show is going, and ready for more. Ready for this fucking pandemic shit to be done so they can get back to filming so I can watch my shows. God damn it. Anyway, I'm getting all riled up here. I love that show. It's good times, guys. Good times. Anyway, I guess I should probably play the song. So I need to take a drink here. Now, I got something different for you today, guys. It's not water. Gasp. Oh my God. No, it is not water. Because my lovely wife has been making smoothies for us. And this is a smoothie in here. This is orange pineapple. Probably some like spinach or something mixed up in here. Like maybe coconut water. I need another drink of that. God damn. It just tastes delightful. It is like this is like an orange Julius, man. That's what this shit reminds me of, which just makes me think even more of Stranger Things. Fucking delicious, guys. This is great shit. Simply delightful. I love it. I love it. Thank you to my beautiful wife, Melanie. Love that girl. And I love all you, and I hope you enjoy a little bit of this song, Should I Stay or Should I Go? Here we go. To let me know, should I stay or should I go? If you say that you are mine, I'll be here till the end of time. So you've gotta let me know, should I stay or should I go? It's always tease, tease, tease. You're happy when I'm on my knees. One day it's fine and next it's black. So if you want want me off your back? Well, come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go, there will be trouble. If I stay, it will be double. So come on and let me know. It's only, this indecision's bugging me. If you don't want me, set me free. Exactly whom I'm supposed to be. Don't you know which clothes even fit me? Come on and let me know. Should I cool it or should I blow? Ow! Split! Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go, there will be trouble. And if I stay, it will be double. So you gotta let me know. Should I cool it or should I blow? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go, there will be trouble. If I stay, it will be double. So you gotta let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Woo! Man, that was fun. Hope you had fun. Should I stay or should I go? The Clash. Good times for all. Thank you for joining me. Hope you had fun through that deep dive on the Clash and Stranger Things. And love you guys. Stay gold. Keep the fire. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend. You know, just take it easy, guys. Just take it easy. Life's too short. Take it easy. So I will see you tomorrow with something new. All right? Peace out, y'all.